When I was after money and success, and then I fell ill. When I went through hypnotherapy and I went into my past lives, and then I learned that we are here for a reason. We are here for a purpose. When I learned that, and then I started realizing so many other things that are part of our being, which I was not aware of it. That totally not only awakened me, that amazed me, and I changed my whole perspective to life. Because I was thinking, okay, in the beginning I was thinking I'm here to make money, have a family, have a few kids till it's done and over with, and then die and go. But then I was thinking, that life cannot be so empty, and just we go through all this to make money and have a family, and then it's all over, finished and done with. But when I learned that there is another side to life, and you can actually go and see your past lives, and talk to your higher self, talk to God, talk to angels, and really feel it, realize it, and even see what happened in your past life. That changed the whole perspective to life as you know it, as I knew it at that time. And that's what it transformed my life, and you can call it, it made me awake, or was an awakening for me.
Yeah, got it. And there's no really way for you to go back to where you were before, is there?
I've tried, but it's very hard. A few times.
Why did you try? Why did you try?
Well, when you go into the spirituality, then your motivation is not money and getting rich and all that anymore. The motivation changes to helping people. And then a few times, a couple of times, I decided, okay, I want to go back. I was in real estate at that time, to make some, a few millions of dollars, and then come and help people. But then I saw that it's not me anymore. That person that I was, that it was all about money, money, money. That person was not there anymore. My consciousness had totally changed. And I could not be that person anymore. The consciousness was different.
Yeah. Interestingly, I feel that's the energy of the United States, and it's because there are so many people hooked into money, like the way you were. When millions of people are hooked into money, the country becomes about that. Do you believe that?
Oh, definitely. It's what we call collective consciousness. The collective consciousness is about money, and then when they say it's a recession, people become, depressed, because they say, okay, everything is bad, everything is going to go down to hell. So people are going to go down with it, because the collective consciousness is that, everything is in a low state of finances and all that. So people follow that consciousness. They call it a recession. It's just like a lot of negativity associated with it that people follow it, and people go up and down with that kind of consciousness. Their happiness, their life changes with all that.
Right. So, what do you feel the solution is? Like, as people watching this show, we have a whole bunch of people on Block TV. As people watching this show, like, what are some of the solutions from your tools, and also from your modalities that you practice, that could help people to awake, or transform their lives, or figure out what their purpose is really on this planet? Like, why did they come here?
Well, the first thing I say we should all do is learn how to go into our unconscious mind, because the regular consciousness that we have, the conscious mind, is convoluted because it's full of all these ideas and ideologies about materialism and what life is all about, which is not true.
Would we call that, Ben? Would we call that beliefs?
There are beliefs that we learn as childhood, from childhood, and what we hear and see every day. That becomes our way of thinking, our way of being. But when we go into the other side of our mind, which is our unconscious or subconscious, whichever you want to call it, we can check into many things. We can check into, number one, we can talk to our higher self and find out from our higher self, what is our life about, what are we doing here, what's our purpose, what's life all about. And then if you want, we can explore our past life and learn about our past life and find our mission or find our purpose here, because that's the first step towards finding out what we are doing here. And then from there on, the next thing is to learn about where our consciousness is and learn about consciousness. I just published an ebook which I call it Who Am I? And I published it on Amazon just actually yesterday. And I talk about that we are, all we are is consciousness, and we got to realize what consciousness is all about, because there's different level of consciousness, and people don't know what it is. And if you've heard of the book by Dr. Hawkins called Power versus Force, he talks about consciousness in there very deeply. So if somebody wants to go deep into that subject and realize what human beings' consciousness is all about, that's a fantastic book. But it's very deep, very deep.
Okay, great. So would you also recommend to all of our viewers that maybe they should consider like throwing all of their beliefs out the window? Is that a reasonable and unreasonable request?
It's unreasonable because we